Let's just get that out of the way. Welcome to the Best of 5 podcast, the show where we talk to you all about the things that are happening in Smash Ultimate, happening in MDVA, and around the country and the world now, because we have a lot of Japanese players at Congo Saga, which is a stacked tournament.
Gang.
We do have a lot of updates from that one. Lots of big upsets and everything. It's a upset city. We had Big D over Proto Banham.
Before all that, who was you? We got a whole.
Oh yeah, you're right.
A whole person here.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. We have a special guest. Why don't you introduce our special guest?
Who are you first? Tell me who you are.
I'm Nerf.
Okay,
you know
I'm
me.
King
I'm
Fuyoshi. And we don't have X here today, but we got a very special guest. Our mans that we talked about the Arcadian on our recap. Precooked bread.
Precooked bread, PCB, baby.
How you doing, dog? Glad to have you here.
I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're from the Northern Maryland area and from Delaware as well. So it's like you're technically not even the MDVA region. Technically, you guys have your own PR.
I'm technically Delaware, but I'm like anytime like a Delaware player comes up to me, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I don't
know them.
What's that? I never heard of Delaware.
It's like, I'm not sure.
So you smash GG. It says you live here. Ooh, that was a mistake.
Nah, dog.
Clerical error.
That's not Delaware. That's Detroit.
Oh, Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Michigan. That's a real region. Okay, now we got some
clout off that one.
we got some stuff off of that. But yeah. Before we get into anything else, you could tell us a little about how long have you been playing Smash for?
I've been playing it since 4 came out. So I came out like what 2014. So yeah, I saw my friend playing it, like the demo. Like we were at a park. We were like, God, like.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, what's that? And he was like, oh, it's new Smash. And like I've seen Smash before. I'd seen like Brawl, I'd seen Melee.
Okay.
But I never was like, I'll pick it up. I actually hated fighters.
Okay.
So, but like I like picked it up and I was like, yeah, this is actually kind of fun. I'm getting like beat by like level 6 CPUs. I feel kind of nice.
Nice. That's always good. Okay. So, and you've been playing Ultimate since it came out as well. Who do you main?
Simon
the
to
Belmonts.
a lot of people's dismays, probably.
I mean, it happens. Someone's got to rep that character, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone's dropped them.
I was about to say, surely
Fair
will
enough.
not to be I.
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't pay me to play that character.
But
anyway.
But you know what? I feel like most Simons are boring. I will give you that your Simon is very exciting to watch.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
See that?
there you go.
Like that.
A man
like
who
that
knows his talents, knows his skills. So you've been keeping up with Congo Saga and everything. Who are the characters the players that they're hoping to see make it into top 8?
Is Wadi still in?
Wadi is still in.
I want Wadi to make it.
Yeah,
Wadi
for
is
sure.
winner side.
Yeah, Wadi is
Still winners?
He's still winner's side for the top 8 qualifiers, so he's actually doing really, really well.
I think his following up match should be starting rather soon, actually.
I really want Wadi.
Relatively soon.
Wadi's probably like the only one since so I do technically consider myself MDVA. Any MDVA play that goes out, it's like, yeah, that's my people's.
Nice.
See, I share that sentiment, but you know, as a Link main, that Tito and my TU superior. You know why? Mine's still winner side.
Oh, well, you know what? He's gonna have to go against MK Leo too, huh?
Hey, we'll do that later.
Yeah, okay. Let's see what Joker does
8.
against Link. Let's see how that goes.
Hey, dog. You know what? Do they play net? Yeah, they would play net.
Yeah, they do play net.
Yeah.
I told you, it's only a matter of time. About to get us into that loser side real quick.
Is that to get out or is that for top 8?
No, that's in top 8. So that'll be first round of top 8.
Oh, can you imagine if T has to fight T?
And then T wins.
Rip to those commentators, dude. Rip to those commentators.
Yeah, I can't wait for T to win.
Dude, yeah, I hope T wins.
What would you even call it? Like T-Pack? And then...
Oh, yeah. You could say it.
Or you could just call him...
Drink T?
Tink.
T-Pack and T-Link.
T and Tink.
T and Tink.
T
Okay,
and
but then he doesn't play Toon Link. That's going to confuse people.
Do people actually call Toon Link Tink?
Yeah. Like they call like Young Link Yink.
Yink, yeah. It's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might not like it, but that's the way it is.
We're that uncreative. All right.
Yeah, they're kind of actually. Hey, wow. You know, you got to distinguish them somehow.
Yink, like that one's even worse.
Yink.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man. But yeah, so Congo Saga is happening. We do have Wadi as representation. We had Kritz, who was there as well.
I heard
Kritz is out at
there, yeah.
129th. He actually tied with Kept, who's the Japanese villager player. So he had like the same ranking as a really good Japanese player, which is really nice for Kritz. Yeah. Not so nice for Kept. It's not that nice for Kept.
Kept is like, who is this man? What are you telling me?
Kept got beat by Kirby Kid, sent to losers. It was not.
Got beat by Kirby Kid?
Yeah, he got beat by Kirby Kid.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Kirby Kid with the K rule. Who would have thought, man? Like that was pretty interesting.
Who did he lose to on loser side then?
I don't have it here. I just know he went out. He was out at 129th.
So he's a villager player that lost to a K rule. Is that what you're telling me?
That's right.
Yeah, it's wild. It couldn't be me.
Yeah, I mean, but other Japanese players are doing really, really well. Not Proto Bantam. Proto Bantam is out at 25th because he lost to Kome, but he lost to Big D, the Ice Climbers player, the best ice climbers in the world. No one can really deny that because no one's gonna challenge him for the
I was
title.
about to say no one's gonna play
Big
ice
D,
climbers.
he confuses me. I don't know. I don't know. Every other ices I've seen, it looks like they just hit buttons.
Yeah.
So like when I see Big D, it's like, bro, who didn't give everyone else the memo? Why are you the only one with it?
Yeah, exactly. He seems to
Amen.
be like a completely different play style, and he just knows how to do things that are not just like the Twitter combos that you're seeing, but also just like really truly optimal stuff. Like not even without the desyncs aside, like he still does really really well. He's playing traditional ice climbers, which is really crazy.
I think that's probably what the biggest thing that people don't do is still play like the game with ices, right?
Right. They
So
think it's like a
there's-
one-player game.
It's like, oh, I got desync. Cool. Watch my two players just play you, dog.
Exactly. Like they treat you like a traditional fighting. They're like, all right, you're in the corner. I've got you now. Got my 2-8 cheer, and then all of a sudden you get dunked, and you're like, oh wait, that's not good.
Did I just get comboed by one? It's still one person.
Yeah.
I'm playing as two, but it's one person, dog.
I mean, as good as the Japanese players are, it's the American players and the other, not just obviously Big D's not even American, but it's like the other players as well who are kind of like making a name for themselves. So like Runes, the DK player, beating Ken, the Sonic player from Japan.
I did hear about
Runes
that.
really, really killing it. I mean, he got a more traditional ding dong, like you get
I
kind of
saw
the old
that.
school. Yeah, the kind of the old school killing off the top platform. It was really nice stuff for him.
It's repping Michigan, bro.
He really is for sure.
Hey, man.
Yeah, and then you had Sonido, another Sonic getting beat by Kite. That was pretty interesting. Sonic's not having a good weekend this weekend. I mean, this is justification for what I was saying the past weeks. Screw Sonic. The character's not real. The character's not real. I don't care what people say.
I disagree, but that's fine.
All right, that's fine. But we have Fire How
He's not real.
beating Louis
Pac-Man's
Money.
Not real.
Shut
See,
your
exactly.
mouth. Shut your mouth. Firehouse beating Louis Money. Louis Money does come back and get revenge against Void to send Void to 65th.
Yeah, that's what, bro. Like, he got 65th at Big House too.
Yeah.
No,
So this is
man.
the second time in a row.
What'd you get
I
at
think.
Big House?
65th.
Yeah, so he tied with
Okay.
Void.
He told me.
He tied with Void. I mean, that's hype. I mean, again, Void got beat by Gact and Louis Money.
So wait, he got back, what, Ness and Fox?
Pretty much. So it's tough. Like, I mean, I don't know. Void seems to be having a tough run. Nairo got upset early. I think he's still trying to make that losers run. So
Yeah, I think he's still in. Oh, actually, yeah, he got
We
beat
saw
by
him
Rivers,
win.
didn't he? Or
No, he beat Rivers.
oh, he beat Rivers.
beat Rivers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
so
he's still
in.
He's still in
Okay.
for now, but he's loser side,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be tough. Like I said, Kirby Kid beat Kept. Phoenix beat Stroder. Stroder was out kind of early too. I think he was around like 120 something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Sue, the Lucario player from Japan. Sue's actually really, really, really clean. He's actually doing really well. He beat Prodigy, but he's out at 33rd, which is pretty decent for him.
Okay.
I would say for someone, this is like one of the first times we're seeing actually good VODs for Lucario, and also seeing him get results as well. So it's not just the VODs, but it's also the results as well. So out of 909 tournament entrants, that's pretty good again, 33rd.
Ah, yeah.
I'm really antsy right now. I just
You just
wanna know-
want to you just want to keep watching your.
No, I don't even. I just want to see what he's playing right now.
Oh, why
He's
just playing
playing
right
So I
now?
want to
now?
play his results.
Okay, yeah. We'll be the first to go live with the Wadi results.
Immediately.
It's like,
Hey,
you'll
guys,
see
Wadi,
it here, folks. It's like, don't worry, we'll give you the live updates.
Immediate.
Um,
It'll be immediate.
Shogun, the snake player. I actually don't know where Shogun's from, but he's been absolutely dominating this tournament. So he takes out Best Nest. He took out Samsora.
I didn't even see his name.
Or no, maybe he didn't take out Samsora. No, he didn't take out Samsora. It was someone else.
I was about to say, Samsora is still
Yeah,
winner
Samsora
side.
is still in winner's side. It was who else was it? It was someone who
Was it
said
another
like
Peach?
Wait, who was it?
Shogun.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, I said
Was it
shoot
another?
on here.
Was it another Peach?
It might have been another Peach. I can't remember.
What-
Someone said that they were
Oh,
like.
okay.
I remember someone tweeting out that like.
Well,
Shogun was,
Shogun's
like,
out.
Yeah, Shogun is out, but he had like really really big upsets.
Literally just he got knocked out by Meister.
Oh, Meister. Yeah,
Meister
Meister.
still in? Who's he
Yeah.
fight? Who's he fight?
Lay.
I don't know how that'll go.
Okay,
Probably
yeah,
Goblin.
yeah. That's tough. I mean, Meister got sent into losers by T, the Pac-Man. So obviously, Pac-Man beating Game & Watch. Hey, I have faith now. I mean, that character I was always a little worried about, but now I believe like Pac has the tools and the skills. I believe in him. Then you have Umeki beating Cosmos. Cosmos, I think, is Cosmos still in? I think Cosmos might be still in.
I can tell you that right now, homie.
Sent
Not
to the losers run.
Cosmos, no.
You can act out by.
Gax. So
Ooh.
Gax having a good run, beating Void and
That's to play Nairo next.
Cosmos.
Ooh. That's gonna
Okay,
be
so
kinda
Gax
rough.
versus Nairo, and this could be interesting if he gets a third upset and Nairo gets sent out early. That could be really good for Gax. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen him get like that far in a tournament like, with so many upsets. So Gact is definitely someone to watch out for in the future, I would say. We got Ned. Ned was the one who sent Nairo 2 losers, and Ned did really well. Obviously, he still, got beat by Wadi.
The boy.
Right, of course, Wadi. Hey, gotta rep out Wadi. Like Wadi beating Abadango, Ned. Like I want to see who else Wadi's been like just wrecking face on.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It does.
Well, we'll see if he beats Gluttony.
Right.
I said that right.
Gluttony, yeah,
Okay.
for sure. He's got Gluttony up next. Playing against Wario, he's definitely not. But that's the thing. So that's a run back from the pre-local, because Gluttony took him to. I mean, they had game 5. It was like 3-2, and Gluttony takes it just barely over Wadi. So, Wadi, has the experience with Wario.
But this is
tough.
bracket Wadi.
This is bracket Wadi, but it's not losers Wadi, right? That's the thing. Once you send Wadi to losers, then he gets like.
Then he's
powered.
like,
Then he gets the power up.
He's
Yeah, he
like,
gets
now
the
I gotta
superpower.
play.
Exactly.
Because before that, he'll just be like, maybe I'll go Puff. I think I saw that he may be playing Wii.
Wow.
We fit.
Okay.
Fit.
So
Yeah, he's pulling out the Wii Fit again. So
I like
that
He has
was
it
a
fit.
take back to his
Wii Fit's
other
kinda
SoCal days.
scary.
He
is
loves
kinda
playing
scary.
Wii Fit in SoCal.
We fit's kind of scary.
Wii Fit is kind of scary. I mean, yeah, your boy King Joker was playing some
Yeah.
Wii Fit. Absolutely, like
Wii Fit
I
is
don't-
not scary. Deep
Bro,
breathing
you don't
is
think
scary.
deep breathing is
Okay,
scary.
but look, the fact that she could do that all the time, that's Arsene on demand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you're
pretty
right.
gross.
Nerf told me last night, I didn't know this at all. She takes less knockback from like hits. It goes from like 1.0 to 0.9.
Yeah. So,
So-
you actually you live longer.
Not only does she heal, give you more damage, faster, better jump speed, better aerial speed, but she also gets, like a hit that would normally kill me. Yeah, I'm living.
Exactly. Like it can
You
make a
need
huge
this?
difference.
And it's not even like Arsene where it's like, oh, I at least gotta wait. Like it's okay. Okay, he builds it up. It's like, oh, I want this. Let me get this.
You just jump
All right, I
off
got it.
stage, boom, done. I'm
Kind
back.
of.
We back.
Kind of. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen people like, I'll just jump off the stage, and somebody's like, I want to play the game, dog, and just runs
Yeah,
full
fair
speed
enough.
at the Wii Fit. It's like, you messed up, dog.
That's scary.
And then they pulls out the ball and dunk.
Every time I see a Wii Fit go into that like deep breathing, I'm like, nah, we're running away.
Yeah, exactly. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
this
you
is-
can't that. Can't
This
that
is your stage now, good sir.
Can't
I
that
bid
stuff
you
out.
adieu.
Honestly, I see it, and I'm just like, cool. I'm going to just not go in the range 0. I'm going to just keep
I'ma
swinging
sit-
all
I'ma
this
sit
range
back.
at you. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
I'ma
keep
just,
swinging.
yeah, exactly. Just like that. I'll take out the mic. I'll take out the
Anyone,
Wii Fit
I'll
as
take
well.
anyone. We fit. Okay.
Hey, man. Link's F tilt. I'm hitting everything.
Yeah.
Bro, I got Simon's Fair and I'm still running away.
That's true. You got the spacing tool of the gods.
Yeah.
And
What?
I'm still like, nah, we're out.
Why?
Bro, look, he shields it, gets in on me. I'm eating nair,
Yeah.
nair, up air. I mean,
Back
some,
air?
some
God, you hit that
crazy
back air,
stuff.
it's over.
A
Nah,
combo that would have
dog.
done like 20. I'm now at like 72. I'm crying.
Nah, dog. You just
I
back
lost
up.
the set. I already know. I'm wiping my tears.
Nah, dog. You just DI out. It's fine.
I'm having to prep for set 2. I'm like, all right, what stages is he gonna ban?
Exactly.
It's
Like,
like you
while
just
you're getting
lost your
comboed,
first
be like,
stop.
all right. I gotta think about
It's
the
like,
ban.
all right, he probably wants to go to town. All right,
Like,
let's
hey,
not gonna
homie,
go
that
there.
was just the first stock. And he was like, nah. You don't know what happens?
That was game
Wii
1.
Fit momentum is
Exactly.
crazy.
Yeah, Wii Fit momentum is absolutely crazy. Really, really strong advantage state. And the disadvantage state, like as long as you just stall off stage, get the deep breathing, like you can come back. Oh. Then we have Louis Money, like I said, beat Void for 65th. Vin did upset Elegant. Elegant is out at 49th. So that's really good for Vin. Riddles beat Louis Money. And then T beat Zachary. So T, the
is
Link main,
Riddle
beat
still in?
Zachary. What?
Is Riddle still in?
I think Riddles is still in.
That Terry is doing him a.
How
Yeah,
am I
yeah,
just
for
not seeing these names?
I don't
That's
know.
what
Did you
I'm
check
saying.
loser side?
No, Riddles is not in.
Oh, Riddles is not in? Well, he
You
beat
sure?
Well, he beat Louis
Maybe just
Money.
lost like really early.
No,
Might-
no,
he
no.
might have
Riddle,
just lost.
Riddles
Oh,
isn't
shoot.
in the top 32.
Oh shoot.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay. Okay, so Riddles is out.
So all I'm
Riddles
saying
is
is,
out.
look, before he dropped Simon, He was getting like top 16. Now he's not. I'm just saying, look, you pick him back up.
Fair enough.
No.
Lead the Crusades.
Nah, dog. We'll deal with one Simon. That'll be you.
I mean, yeah, because he has a good Ken too. He's got a good Ken, good Belmonts, good Terry.
Someone had the audacity of trying to say he might be the best Ken in the world.
Yes. Ooh.
We all know. I didn't say that.
I know you didn't say
Yeah,
that.
I know who the best Ken in the world
I'm
is.
a diehard Shimmer.
Shimmer G, man. Shimmer G is the godlike.
Shimmer is it.
He's the OG, the
That is
goat.
only if we could get this man to, come out the house.
I know. We gotta get that. We gotta get that man back in the lab. Like, he's in the lab. We gotta get him out of the lab.
I was about
Take
to
him out of
say-
the hyperbolic time chamber. It's like it's time to come out. We need you to
was
fight
about to-
Cell, dude.
I was about to say he came out. Didn't he get second the first week? Got first?
No. So he got he got high enough the first week he got back. It's the second time he came back. It was second, I think.
Oh, that was the week that Waddy was there. Yeah.
No, Shimmer G definitely super strong. We just got to get him to come out once in a while.
He is on Waddy's radar.
He is
He's on the hit list.
Absolutely. Waddy's like, all right, I got to watch out for you, man.
Yeah.
For sure. Which is definitely a short list. Very short list.
I think
especially.
Waddy numbered him the
Oh no.
fourth most likely person
Just
to beat him.
updated.
Oh, Waddy got knocked.
Waddy got knocked?
Not to lose.
Gluttony 3-1.
Gluttony. Okay.
That
Obviously,
passes
Waddy still doesn't have the reads on the.
Oh,
on the
Waddy's got to
Wario
play
for
Meister
Gluttony.
next.
Okay, yeah, Game & Watch.
That's on
Against
God.
Rob.
That's on God.
That's I think I believe Waddy knows what to do.
I don't know. I mean, what does Game & Watch really have against that?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a wash.
Yeah, it's like, all right. I mean,
He's like, hey, I can.
He's
I
gonna
can-
throw out
I
that
can
bucket.
your stuff, and he's like, did you know I can spin on you, dog?
yeah, exactly. Like literally, like the bucket won't do anything. If it reflects the gyro, Waddy just reflects the gyro back. Like, what does it matter?
A little ping pong match.
Oh yeah, and then the laser, of course, he's got to watch out for his laser usage, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the old Congo saga. We still have a lot of stuff to go. So obviously, if you're taking a break from watching that, appreciate it. Always want to see what's going on over there. But for right now, we've got other brackets to talk about. Namely the one in Xanadu where D-Corn got 7th. Let's go D-Corn.
Let's go, my boy Corn.
Dude, D-Corn getting the top 8 placements. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Oh yeah, I was trying to.
The Yoshi, the
Yeah,
Yoshi man
yeah,
from
yeah.
Xanadu.
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
D-Corn so much, bro. I'm
Yeah,
so glad I got
D-Corn's
that.
such a homie.
I remember
Cool.
that match. Oh my goodness.
What, me
Yeah,
versus
yeah,
him?
Yeah. That was such a hype match.
Yeah, that's funny. It's at the Arcadian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I definitely would say like D-Corn was definitely coming up. This is his first, I think, top 8 placement in Xanadu.
It was his first. It was like on the year date, or like, was Friday the 7th, or was that Saturday? I think it was on. I think he tweeted it like
think,
at
yeah.
midnight.
It might have been
So
yesterday.
Yeah,
Was it
Friday.
yesterday?
Friday was the 6th. Friday
Yeah,
was the
so
6th.
I think it was at the grind though. Aren't they in the grind on Friday?
Grind
Yeah,
was
So
the
Friday
I think
was
he tweeted it out like at midnight, like okay, because like I know they've been going for a while. So
Oh yeah.
it's probably like wow, like he's like on the year date, like I just got my first top 8. Let's go.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it was
Feel
big shout out to D-Corn for putting in the work, man.
I feel that. I can relate.
for
Not
sure.
the top 8, but
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. But I mean, the grind. Yeah, the
I
grind.
don't even
was-
remember who. Like the only other place I remember is like I think like Porke got like 5th, and like
Yeah.
Dazai got like 2nd.
And
That's the
who's
only thing I also
Porke
remember.
play?
who got first?
Any Wolf? I have no idea. I think maybe Dexter. I wasn't really paying
I mean,
attention.
yeah, it's probably Dexter. I mean, Dexter's been.
I
Where
really.
was Jerry.
It might have been Jerry. I wasn't really paying attention
I don't know.
to like.
It
you know-
wasn't Decorn, so
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah, right. That's what I was like, it wasn't Decorn,
I
so
think
I'm
I
done.
remember seeing Jerry being like tweeting out like, "Why do I play Ultimate? I hate this game."
Nope.
I just like,
Nope.
no.
Nope. Not even close.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I actually saw it earlier today. I think I saw it earlier today.
Oh,
where
the
he
tweet
was just,
where it was like, "I'm so glad I'm getting better."
Yeah.
Yeah, like he tweeted.
Really?
Like, yeah, he
Yeah.
tweeted. Yeah, it's like one
Okay.
of his like most
Okay,
recent
okay.
tweets.
It's not always toxicity.
Okay.
Homeboy was like, yeah, dog.
I'm not saying it's
He
always.
was like, I
toxicity,
used
I'm
to be
just
so
saying.
bad at this game, and now
Isn't
look
that-
at me, mom.
He's not 11.
Well, yeah, obviously he's not, but it's
Facts.
just like I thought that he said.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
Oh, I
Like
was so bad at Ultimate. It's insane. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah,
So
we
then,
got some
yeah,
of that positivity.
Yeah.
I guess maybe he got first.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I
Oh,
mean, he
no, I
doesn't
forgot.
have. Yeah, doesn't have it. So, that's okay. I mean, Jerry obviously probably did very well on that placement as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Why didn't Jerry go to Congo?
mean,
Jerry
some-
come out the
we don't
cut.
always
Who
have
is
the
this man?
We don't always have the opportunity to go
Travel
to
to
majors.
Cali.
as
Yeah,
we'll
that's
talk
fair.
about.
That's fair. I wanna go so bad. Now that it's been a year, I've gotten acclimated to the scene. I think personally. I'm just ready for it.
Like just
yeah, I definitely
out
wanna
of
go
state
to
or
one.
just like all the way like
I don't
just
even
to
care.
Cali.
I don't even care. I don't care. Out of state, Cali, it don't matter to me.
Well, you should go to Glitch. I mean, Glitch is definitely the next one that's going to be at least local. You should definitely go to that one.
When is that?
It's the 18th through the 19th.
Of this?
January.
Oh, I was about to say this month.
Not this month. Not this month.
Okay.
Yeah, Dexter got first. Spyro got third. Pink Fresh got fourth. Logic got fifth with Porke, and then Consort got seventh with Decorn.
Wow, Jerry not even in top 8.
Yeah.
He might not have. I mean, I can check, but maybe he didn't show. That's my guess.
That's the only way to answer.
That's just my guess.
That's the only way it works. But yeah, I mean, Jerry coming in from a Melee background, it's like obviously it does carry over at least in some.
No, it
And he was like,
definitely
"Let me
does.
play some fighters," and then he was like, "Dang, I'm nice at all this."
Right. Yeah,
Bro,
for
good fundamentals carry over.
They
That's fair.
do. They do. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of good. We were talking about it last week how at DreamHack there was a lot of really well at Ultimate. Obviously, they were there primarily for Melee, but it's like they were in top 16, top 32, a higher rate than I'd seen. Obviously, it was a good weekend for me. We'll see. I mean, now this is the week of the ultimate naturalists, I guess, who really are coming in and doing.
Naturalists?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it seems like all these people, they just really take to Ultimate very well. So it's like they're there specifically for Ultimate. A lot of these names are not people that probably entered Melee.
Okay.
They're either from Smash 4 or they came in. Maybe from
Your
Brawl,
boy.
maybe a couple Brawl vets as well. Obviously, like Sonito.
Ugh. How do you even transition from Brawl? How do you transition from?
Well, you have a long
Meta
time. So
Knight?
you transition from Brawl to 4, and then from 4 to Ultimate. You don't no one
Okay.
comes in from Brawl and be like, oh,
No
I
one's
didn't-
like Meta Knight. I skipped 4. So what are you guys doing now?
I mean, I skipped 4 actually, so it's like I guess
skip
I'm
all of 4.
I didn't play 4 once. I have not played 4 once in my
Ow.
life. I just didn't. I didn't own a Wii U. I didn't own a 3DS.
I did not own a Wii U, but I did own a 3DS.
Like I never
own
played it.
both.
I didn't play it even in my like I had friends who had it. I never even played it with them.
I own
Why?
both.
Like I literally, it looked like it was such a bad game.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I was literally like, this is what Smash turned into. I don't want to play this.
Hey man,
he's right.
That game was.
Like I see the
absolutely-
knockback. I'm like, what?
That game was fantastic. You know why?
What, 4?
Yeah, you know why?
4?
Because not once did I play it competitively.
All right, yeah, there you go.
that's
That
fine.
game
There
was
you
a
go.
blast.
Bro, you play a game-
casually, that's fine.
Bro, you play that game competitively. One day you're on Twitter like, yeah, I'm so nice. Next day you're like, bro, this ain't the look no more.
I mean, I was playing Link, so I was still.
You can play anyone in 4, bro. You'd still have them tweets.
yeah.
You'd have top players having them tweets.
Who was? Oh
I'm not
yeah,
surprised.
I still had hook.
The Salt and 4 was absolutely real.
Mm-hmm.
Still had hook shot with Link. I had regular bomb.
Back in the day, man. Well, you can still get hook shot with Link if you want to. You know how to do it. There's only one way to do it. Actually, there's 2 ways
Yeah,
to
there's
do
2
it.
ways.
You're in the minority, man. It's okay. I guess hook shot doesn't get you. Hook shot gets you. Having no hook shot at least gets you into top 8 or top 16, winner side.
If you're T, yeah.
If you're T, if you're Japanese and you actually have like a weird meta that you can play around in and get practice with.
Bro, that is not a weird meta. He is just
A
like
weird meta.
He is like, I am Link. I'm going to keep jumping, and I'm going to keep swinging this gigantic sword.
And who do you think allows him to do that? The weird meta.
Literally all of that. Not the weird meta. We just saw him do it
Japan?
against DeBuzz.
Oh yeah, I guess Jabuz, but Jabuz kind of
Jabuz.
pooping the bed. Like I mean, we saw how he was playing.
He's top 8 winner side. He's
I
pooping
know.
on a lot of people.
I know.
That means he went through pools and was just like, yeah, it is Link aggro.
That's true.
That means every person he played against was like, what is happening?
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like he's got good fundamentals. Sometimes
that
that
means
carries
he
you.
didn't. I wonder if he fought like. So with that playstyle, I want to see him fight against the like really heavy losing matchups, so like a Pikachu or something like that.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Because he plays really aggro, but like against certain characters like Terry, you can't play super aggro because I don't think so.
Oh.
For the fact of the moment that you get in, he'll just be like, if he spot dodges and you get caught by that, then you eat the whole thing.
I guess, yeah.
You get power dunked twice and you're at kill percent.
Oh yeah, you gotta ask Chris about the time yesterday that I 2-stocked his Link with my Pikachu. He was a little salty. He on the last stock he like, all right, I'm leaning forward now. Like he's like I'm leaning forward now, and I literally like the first stock I was just like I had like the perfect edge guard. Like I dunked him twice, and he's just like he comes back and I'm like down air, comes back down air, and he's dead. I'm like, this is Kalos, baby. This is Kalos. Get out of my house.
I was about to say that's not even Kalos. That's Link.
Sometimes.
That's Link recovery. That's Link recovery without bomb.
Yeah, that is Link recovery with that bomb.
You just teched it to the stage.
Yeah, exactly. Just take the stage. Hold in, take the stage. Can't do it. What's wrong with you, man?
It's not that hard.
Just get better.
Hold in, press R. You done?
Get good.
Yeah, so
good,
easy.
Scrubs.
Yeah.
Look, sorry, I'm a master at it.
No, my bad. My bad, dog.
Oh, man. All right, so we got about 35 minutes left. So we're going to go ahead and transition into the next segment. We're going to ask our boy PCB some questions. Fuyoshi, you can go ahead and start first.
All right. So we had those like 5 questions we asked you earlier.
Right.
One thing, I'll try and like not go back to those same questions. But one thing that I noticed from your matches is you have a good adaptation, but I've also noticed in some of so to be more specific, in your match with Decorn specifically, and I want to say, who's that other Game & Watch player? Was it that guy?
This guy?
This guy?
Yeah, this guy. Okay. So in both those matches, I noticed that you made adaptations throughout the match, but you made bigger adaptations from match to match, if that makes sense. So during the match,
no, I get you. Like I'd adjust slightly, and then the next game starts, and I adjust like by a larger margin.
Mm-hmm. So is that like part of your strategy, or you just like in between the matches you have a better time to think about it?
I get a lot more time to think. So like after a game, usually like people's play styles, like if they're seeing something's working, no one switches it up. They'll just be like, well, if the option A is going to work wholeheartedly, I'll go for option A when he does this.
Yeah.
So a lot of what I do is specific interactions. Like if we're on the ground, I'm like, all right, we're both on the ground, we're in shield. What does he like to do? I'm in the air, I'm in disadvantage, but I still have my jump, so I can get out. But like, what does he want to do with this? I have him in the air. What do I want to do? And like, I'll make note of it. But like a lot of times, what I do is I won't like capitalize off of it until the next game when I need it. So like if I know I can like, let's say up throw you, and I know you'll air dodge, I'll like fake like missing like an up air. And then I'll be like, okay, well, if I'm down, next game I'll just come back, use that same strat, and just cheese you with that.
Okay, yeah. I was also curious as like, do you wait and condition them to think that you're not aware of that? So,
yeah, definitely. I try to make people think I don't know anything, and then then I come through with like the knowledge, like
comes out the cut. It's like, what is this? What is this?
It's like, this is not the guy I was just playing 30 seconds ago. Like, what
turns up on you, reads all of your. It's just like, oh. Oh, that's how you feel? All right, bet. Feels bad.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I would definitely say like that's really interesting because conditioning is something that a lot of people try to practice.
Mm-hmm.
How do you find that you can practice conditioning people effectively? Like what's your
The biggest thing I do for conditioning is I'll honestly just do the same thing over and over again.
Okay.
And like what I mean by that is I'll do something like I'll take a specific scenario. At a glitch I fought a Robin. And we were like game 3. This is like Gata pools, and every time I throw holy water at ledge, like I noticed he always jumps. Like I'm trying to like either down smash or just wait for an F tilt because I'm wanting to get up. Cause I'm wanting to see him do that. But I noticed he jumps. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let that slide then if he's just gonna do that. So it wasn't until we're literally like last stock, he's at like 120. I'm at like 60. I throw my last holy water. I'm like, he's gonna jump. Just watch. Like I've done them like all throughout the match, and like I think he maybe got up once. So I was like, okay, yeah, we're just took it, got out. Nice. But I just you don't have to be that extreme with it. You don't have to wait like the whole game, but like I'll like. And honestly, sometimes I'll even do something stupid. Like I'll do like a stupid option just to see like, well, what is their mentality? Like, how do they think when they see something like this?
Will they
like,
punish it? Are they active enough that they can?
Yeah, like are they thinking about it? Like oh, he made this mistake and capitalize off this, or are they just kind of hitting stuff?
Right. Sometimes that it'd be like that. Sometimes people just be hitting buttons, and you're just like, oh, okay, now I know what your play style is.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Okay. Who do you wish was a better character in the game?
Apart from Simon, I really want Simon to be better.
Yeah, like who would you play if they were better? If they got buffed, who would you play?
Honestly, if he didn't get buffed, but like if it was like Smash 4, I'd probably play Toon Link still.
Toon Link.
Yeah, I was a Toon Link man in 4.
Okay.
Hey, bro, you don't have to wait for the buff. So you saw your homie at the arcade and pop off with him.
Look, yeah, I did see my homie, but look, that bus has sailed for me.
That bad?
Well, they made a few changes that I was like, I don't really vibe with it that much. So F Smash being one hit, I don't like that.
Okay.
I do not like that at all.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, you guys are privileged with the 2-hit F Smash.
Bro, it would be OD. You'd run up to someone, you hit them once on the shield, you'd be like, oh, they shielded. Run away.
Exactly. True.
It's still a mix though. Like if they are waiting for it, then they can easily counter. It'll just it's so slow, but that's the mix.
Glide tossing being put out too, like because I always like instinctually try to like move around with bombs, like get my faster movement and do stuff, and it's a little weird.
Okay.
I like some of the changes they did to him, but like overall, I was like, just put him in retirement. We're done. But I think he'd be the one I'd wish would be better.
Okay.
That's
cool.
fair.
I was gonna say because I saw you playing some DK last night. I was wondering, like, now that DK's got buffed, like, how do you feel about him?
I just still hit buttons with DK.
I think I do. That's how I play DK.
I think people don't know what to do when they see a big monkey coming at them. They're just like, oh no.
They just like throw out buttons, or, like mashing their buttons, and just like, all right, I see you mashing your buttons.
Then you get that grab at 120. You're like, got him. GG's.
I got him. GG's.
You start walking off the stage. You're like, yeah, come on, bro.
You hear them mashing. You just look at them. It's like, dog, it's not enough.
You pause,
will not
you pause
save
the game.
you.
You're like, listen.
It's not enough.
You could just shake my hand and leave, or we could watch this through.
Bro, honestly, I feel that. Like, whenever I'm playing against a good DK player, I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm at kill percent. Let me make sure I don't get grabbed. I got grabbed. All right. All right, dog. And you, like, the moment you see it happen, unless you're the center of the stage, you're just like,
You're already looking at me like,
I deserve this.
You're like, all right, well, what's your ban?
Oh, no.
It's like, you deserve this. You did this. You did this. I knew it was good. I knew. But you know what? Here we are.
Technically, you think I did this. It's like, I put myself in this situation. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, like I said, it's inevitable, man.
Game 5 gets the grab.
Got him.
Good set, bro. It's like, whoa, you haven't even walked off stage yet. Good set, bro. It's like, you're gonna start mashing now? All right, I'll start walking.
Is that to say? It's like you gonna dap. Oh no, you're gonna mash. Wow, you're actually gonna try.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
Look at this man. He's bald now. Oh, gets to game 5, thinks he's bald now. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I like a lot of DK's tools. I feel like he's pretty good.
It's so much fun to play. Like, I don't care if he's good. He's
I think
fun.
he suffers like the public perception of like what he did in 4, where it's like on paper he's C tier, and like everyone probably be like, yeah, he's like average-ish, maybe slightly above average. Then you play a DK.
Yeah,
and you're like,
bruh,
nah.
You got a gigantic gorilla just running at you. You're like,
bad.
let me shield, and he's like, I wanted that. And then I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like I have a buddy who he'll condition me to like he'll just jab on my shield, and I'm like, all right, cool. Shield is somewhat safe. And then he's like, jab. Oh, you're gonna shield now? I'm like, all right.
That's just
Snatch you
grappler
up.
life. That's grappler life, man.
Yeah, but I think that's the biggest thing is that people don't expect that or accept that from the character, especially in this game. So they're just like, oh, he's just bad.
It's almost like preconditioning. It's like, yeah, it's like they're just conditioned when they walk in. You're like, okay, cool.
Well, no, not even that. Just like people aren't accepting of that as a play style in Smash.
Oh.
So it's just like they're just like, oh, he's just bad. And he's like, no, he's not. Have you ever gotten F tilted by a DK? It just feels bad. And then the moment he down tilts you and you
up-tilted.
trip, and he's like, oh, bet.
Yeah. He gets that chance to delta, and he's like, yes, I've won the set.
Yeah, exactly.
Where was it? Like short hop back on the stage, and then you're like, oh, cool, I caught him out, and then you see him cocked back, and you're just like,
Oh, and then you're
get buried. Dog.
right.
And
Either
it's
way,
like,
cock back and pull out one kind of armor,
right?
whatever
It's
it
just
is.
like it doesn't
Neutral
even
B or
matter. Did I
side
hit
B?
you?
Which would
Cool.
be inside, we both have armor.
They both have
So
side,
like
yeah.
so someone could be hitting on you. You
Exactly.
either go through with
Exactly.
it, or
Yep.
like if it's got to be
Been
hard
there.
enough.
Been
Yeah.
there, done that.
Multi hits, and like you gotta hope that you have some.
Been there, done that.
Okay.
It's just like, oh, let me F smash this, and then he's like, nah, dog.
Yeah, you
Get-
thought he's like, yeah, I'm gonna
get
need you to get down there.
planted. Feels bad.
I mean, do you play any other games competitively or casually?
I'm gonna get into Tekken soon. Like
Right.
I
Yes.
play it, but like I don't like own it yet. So like I don't consider myself like I'd be like, oh, I'm competitive unless I own the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
You have a PS4?
Mm-hmm. So I'm definitely, especially since Leroy dropped.
Yeah.
You already know.
He has
we're
the
talking about
superior-
Leroy. Yeah.
He has the superior console, by the
does.
way.
I do. I do.
Yeah, of course. I agree. Like I'm a PS4 boy.
And then my next one, Unist.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Eunice
You
is
don't like
interesting.
Unist?
Eunice is interesting. Chris
okay.
plays Eunice.
I'm not gonna say for the fact of I like anything wrong with the game, just like anime fighter.
It is an anime fighter, and you got big,
It's-
huge hitboxes
It's
that
a
are
cool
like.
anime fighter though.
Yeah,
It is cool.
I've seen it. I am not saying anything bad about it because I've never played it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You're
I've
not
just-
big into anime fighters.
There's a lot of combo. It's just a lot of work. I did.
It can be a lot of work sometimes.
Yeah.
I did Guilty Gear for a minute, but I feel like that's a different type of.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Like you're just like, oh, cool combo, and they're like, get off me, and you're like, oh, okay. What? Well, is it my turn yet? And they're like, nah, dog. And then it's like, okay, get off me, and they're like, psych, I baited it, and you're like, all right, cool, GG, dog. Round 1, you got it.
Yeah, all right. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I definitely say like anime fighters. Like I have kind of a, I like them, but I just don't like that a lot of the visual hitboxes are not like true boxes.
Yeah, some of them are wacky.
Right. So it's like you literally think that something should hit and it doesn't, or something doesn't hit and it or something does hit and it shouldn't. And you're like, that's not right.
I have no room to talk. I played Gordo and Eunice.
Yeah.
I played the dude with the full screen that says,
Yeah,
get over here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He's
Yeah.
got the full screen scythe goes.
Yeah. That guy's
Sounds
so
fun, sounds
whack.
fun.
That guy is so whack. But I mean, hey, it works. I mean, Eunice is definitely one of those games that I thought about picking up. I tried to pick up a couple different traditional fighters like Skullgirls and stuff. I haven't been on that grind, so it's like I've been worrying about Smash.
Skullgirls.
So. I do like Skullgirls actually.
What is the big shtick on that?
The shtick?
Yeah, like
What do you
what?
mean?
Like what is the greatest appeal of it? Because I know so many people are like, oh, the Skullgirl. Like I feel like their
Well, it's
community is
cheap.
dying for their community
It was
to be
cheap,
relevant.
right? It's cheap. It's an indie game, right? So it's like they always have really good sales, so it's like you can get it very easily. It's the combos are unique, but they're not like super crazy. I mean, you can get like some really interesting stuff, and there's like aerial grabs and stuff, which I kind of like. I like that aspect, which like you're not just grabbing on the ground and stuff like that. They have some cool supers, and the fact that you can do like a 1v3 and like you don't have to have 3 characters if you don't want to, but it benefits you to have 3 characters, just because you want to mix it up a little bit. But yeah, but if you get really good with one character, you don't want to learn anything else. Like it's gonna improve your character's like health and strength and stuff based on like it's high risk, high reward. So it's like you can really, really dunk on 3 different characters with like 1 character if you want, but it's like you're not forced into a 3v3 playstyle. So I like it. I mean, it's really interesting. I'm like I picked up like Eliza and Double, and Double's so cool because Double is literally just like an amalgamation of like the best moves from all the other fighters. Like literally, you have like one character's back like low light, and you're like, oh yeah, that's excellent. That's the one I want. And you have like one of the other characters like best like aerial heavies. You're like, yes, it's so
Thank
gross.
you for
like,
my creative character.
like I'm serious. Like it's
I'll
like
be
a
back
like
for more.
Double feels like a custom character. It's just like she has like so many moves that are just like viable, and they actually surprisingly like link into each other, and they work really well. So,
Sounds gross.
I don't know. It's
Sounds
pretty cool.
Gross.
Sounds gross.
Having
Please fix.
combos,
Oh,
sounds
and the
gross.
soundtrack is lit. The soundtrack is actually really lit.
See, I have a very
like the
refined taste for soundtracks.
Okay, well you should listen to it.
I'm more of an orchestra kind of.
This is actually kind of like a big band, a little bit of jazz stuff. So it's actually kind of interesting. You might like it. Just check it out.
That's fair.
Anyway.
Persona 5 was pretty jazzy. That was
Exactly.
That's pretty
Persona 5
fire.
was very, very jazzy. But yeah, I mean, what PS5 games do you play other than like what
PS5?
like what like other than
PS5?
fighting
Yeah,
games?
I got
Yeah,
PS5
like
games?
PS4.
Yo, I got
whatever,
the connections. Don't worry.
I said, you said P5, and now I'm thinking PS5. Yeah, you're in the future though. So what do you own?
The only thing, because I got it like really recent, but like I got I got Persona 5 obviously.
Right.
I'm excited for
Obviously.
R. Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so you're gonna get R.
Obvious.
Nice.
I got Dark Souls 3.
Okay.
So I'm a big Dark
Cool.
Souls boy, so I was like, yeah.
Okay.
And then the one I've been playing a lot recently is Metal Gear 5.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow. Okay, so Metal Gear, nice.
I've been digging it.
Yeah, Metal Gear 5 is definitely one of the. I mean, it's a newer one, so it's like a lot of people think it's like, oh, the series kind of like went whatever. But I mean, I think it's really good. Okay. Yeah. Are you gonna get the new Star Wars game if you like Dark Souls?
I love Star Wars, so yeah, definitely.
Yeah. If you like Dark Souls, like I would definitely say like I heard the new Star Wars game. Like I was literally gonna probably buy it like later tonight.
I heard it was fire, so I have to get it. I'm obligated.
I love Dark Souls games, so I'm a huge fan of that. Like I like God of War. God of War is kind of like that as you play it on the hardest difficulty and stuff like that. Like I like those kind of games where it's like open world.
My friend back home is a big God of War fan. I wasn't into it, but I once I saw 4, I was like, all right, hold on, now I can.
Yeah.
I might be able to get into this
For
now.
sure. I never played any of the other ones. The like button masher ones are just like I played the latest one. I was like, this game is so good.
Right?
It makes no sense why this game is so good. Who was working on the first 3? Fire that whole team.
Yeah.
Whoever made 4,
I was gonna say I think it was
give
the
them
same
all
dude.
of the money.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, he's probably not the same. Yeah, he's probably the same guy.
How?
Anyway.
How? What happened to you? Did you age? Like, he must have aged dramatically.
Yeah.
He went through a whole midlife crisis, came back, and was like, guys,
People change as they get older. You know?
I've
What
got
can
the
you say?
answer.
You just start becoming like a gamer boomer.
A gamer boomer.
Dude, can you imagine? Oh man. Okay.
Never
so,
thought I would say this on here, but okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer. I'm not afraid to say okay, boomer. Okay,
I was
boomer.
about to say, you're the closest to being a boomer here.
I am not. Technically, no skills off screen. He's closest to being a boomer, but we're not going to talk about that. All right. Whoa, in the back. Okay. Hey, no personal attacks here. All right. So in Smash, who's like a player that you've always wanted to play, and who do you hate playing?
That I've wanted to play. I've never gotten to, but I wanted to play Larry.
Really?
Yeah, he seems chill.
Yeah, he's definitely a cool guy.
He's probably like, I think out of like every like top Smash player, I'm like, I could be like, oh, it's Nairo. Oh, it's Zero. Oh, it's this and this. I see Larry. I'm like, guys, that's Larry.
Dude, it's Larry.
What are you? And they're like, oh, it's right. I'm like, what do you mean it's just Larry? That's Larry Lur.
Larry
Come
Lur.
on.
Give you these
Show him
hints. You
sponsored
better
by
show some
SKT,
respect.
I'm like,
baby.
show him some respect.
He got
Come
that
on.
SKT sponsorship. You know what's up.
So he would probably be like the number one person I'd want to play.
Okay.
Least-
And who do you hate playing?
Least, like, who would I hate playing? Probably.
Yeah.
Ooh, probably like the Buzz.
Oh, you'd hate to play DeBuzz?
Yeah, I'd probably
Okay.
get camped out.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's
That's
probably
fair.
true.
That's
Okay.
fair.
I don't like these 7-minute games.
Oh
Bro.
man.
All right, so who is a personal demon you're coming for?
I don't really have a personal demon, honestly.
You
Honestly,
are number one on your PR.
The people, well, like what is it? Even when I go like out of state to like beat players, like even players that like if they beat me, it's never like like I got rocked. Like it's like it's usually pretty close. So there's never anyone who has been like I've lost to, and it's been like, oh, like they beat me so bad, like I can't wait to like come back and beat this person. It's always been like something close, so I'm always leave like, if I just work on this, I can probably beat him.
Do you primarily practice offline or online?
Offline's probably like a little bit bigger. Probably like 60-40 split. So it'd probably be like offline 60% just because
Interesting.
I'm a fiend for offline.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we all are, but it's like sometimes you
feel
gotta
that in
you
my
gotta
soul.
resort to going with the old Wi-Fi strats.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially as a Bellman, I'm sure you does it change your play style a lot, like based on whether you play online or offline?
Kinda, yeah. I know a lot of people think like Belmonts just kind of throw things around, which they do. I'll give them like that. We do throw
Yeah,
things.
it's your kit.
But I like I said, I like using whip. Yeah. So like online, like if it's like laggy or like I can like just feel it even the slightest, I just lean back. I'm like, yeah, I'm done really trying. We're just gonna just hit stuff and see what happens.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
I'm gonna go for some Twitter combos.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the biggest thing that I've noticed between those who actually play the Belmonts and those who have seen others play the Belmonts is that because like when I had played them at one point, but not like anything trying to be competitive, just like, this character would probably be fun to play. And it's just like, oh, what do? They just hit buttons. So I've noticed the people who actually truly believe that just keep hitting a projectile. And then the players who are wholeheartedly Belmont players are the ones that the moment that they hit a projectile or throw one out and you try to jump will immediately catch you. Like, you're real. This will be fun.
Oh man. Well, you tend to travel a lot with players in your own region. You usually like take them and go to take them to tournaments and stuff like that. Get
the
them
homies to
more
the arcade.
exposure. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. So it's like, what like motivates you to like go to so many tournaments that are generally far away from you?
Well, my ultimate goal, even though it probably sounds like a little brazy, but I want to be PGR'd. So like my ultimate goal is like if I want to do that, well, like I have to get out there. I've got to go out and play, meet other players, put myself out there, and just see what I can work on.
For sure.
That means losing a little bit of money or throwing some money to travel. You just gotta do it.
Come to the cave.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's true. Like this is an area where there's a lot of locals, not just in Maryland but also throughout Virginia. Where is somewhere in Virginia that you would like to go? I guess, so the cave. I guess the cave
saves me that
technically.
ride.
Yeah, I guess the cave technically, but I mean, there's a lot of tournaments in like Sova and stuff that are usually pretty.
That's a
solid.
hike.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
a
hike.
It's a real hike. You do like 8 hours.
I gotta go like what, like up Maryland, over the bridge, go down.
Yeah. What PR Sova for MDVA is there?
Puppe. Like where else are you gonna fight Puppe?
That's it?
Yes.
That's a hike for one PR player.
Yeah,
that's a
I
hike.
know it.
Doesn't he go to the cave
but he's
sometimes?
PGR.
Doesn't he go to the
He
cave?
does go to the cave sometimes, but it has
Goes
been a
Wadi.
while. It has been a while. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah. Wadi's the one who goes there most often, just because he is a Nova resident.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, of course, like you
But
get
he's
that.
also on the PGR. See, that's just
They're both
the
on
cave.
They're
the
both
cave
on the
right
They're
there, dog.
3 spaces separate, right? They are 3 spaces apart. Pape and Wadi 3 spaces apart,
And there's a huge difference.
24 versus 27. All right, it does make a big difference, but it's like, some people, it depends. It just depends. So that's why I asked.
Mm-hmm.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that those reasons are the same reasons that he could go to the cave.
I mean, for sure.
Save gas.
See that little bit of
Yeah,
gas.
save that
Little.
gas. Save a lot of gas.
Nani?
Save a lot of gas, and you don't have to stay the night. You could always go
Okay,
home.
I want some bread last night, so it's a little bit of gas to me.
It did make it a little bit of, bit
that's
of
fair.
money, and that was like an 11-person bracket. So it's like it's interesting. Like you could have gone to Congo Saga, but you didn't.
I had to drive all the way there. I ain't taking no plane.
Right. Fair enough.
I'm afraid of heights.
I'm confused.
are.
I'm afraid of heights. I would never. I don't do heights. I
You
don't.
don't.
So
do
you would never
planes.
fly?
Hell no. No,
Wow.
never at all.
Dog.
The,
All right, look at
like,
me.
do
Look
you
at me.
want me to tell you
Look,
how
I need
extreme
you to-
this fear of heights is?
I need you to
Have you ever been to
understand.
Hershey Park?
Yes.
No.
Okay, well, you would know. You know the super duper looper. It's that roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very high. It has one loop. Legit got on that. The second I got off, I couldn't walk for about half an hour. I was that terrified.
All right, homie. Well,
Wow.
I'm gonna need you to look at me and understand something. If you won't be on this PGR,
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
gonna
saying.
have to
I'm not
fly.
saying. No, I don't.
I mean, you're willing to put in a little bit of bread. You're willing to put up the bread, but you're not willing to
I'm not
to,
willing- I'm
to
not
fly.
willing-
You're
I'm
not
not
willing to
willing to
fly.
fly.
Okay. Wow.
bro, you gotta fight that fear.
Bro, look, I go to glitch.
Uh-huh.
Easy. Look, let's start from the beginning of the year. I go to glitch.
Okay.
Easy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Frostbite. Already went to Big House. Drove there. Easy.
Okay.
Okay.
What's next? Pound. Easy.
What
Okay.
is- yeah.
Shine. Easy.
Where's Shine?
CEO. It should be in like Boston.
Boston. Okay.
CEO.
Huh.
Easy. That's like 5 majors. Then we go back to Big House.
Okay.
Easy.
Yeah.
So if I want anything extra, I could just, if I really feel like it, I could drive to Evo. But if I don't want to drive like 20 hours, I still got 6 majors right here within like 12 hours.
That is fair. You're not wrong.
I'm flying, homie.
I mean, I would fly. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I would spend a little extra money to fly. I don't really mind too much. But you
All right,
know,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a fan of heights either. But once you in that plane, just don't look out the window. You cooling.
Nah, you got to
Take a
pump,
nap.
You have to pump me with like Xanax or something, like knock me out.
yeah.
fair.
I mean,
I gotta be like.
it's
gone
not
from
just
the-
like looking at it. It's just all you can also feel like the
well, 'cause,
sensation.
I'm
It's like
gonna
a feeling
be-
sensation.
It's not even when we look. I know I'm gonna just be in that plane. I'll be like, all right, Anthony.
Not that easy.
Look, you're like 100,000 feet in the air.
Why? Why would?
Don't
Why
think
would you
about
think
that.
about
Why
that?
would you think about that? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
I'm like, why are you thinking about that? Stop
Like, why
thinking
you
about that.
thinking
It's
about
like,
that? Don't
well,
do
I
that.
mean, go outside right now. It's like, no, I can't. Why? You're 100,000 feet in the air. Exactly.
Right. A lot of people think it's
Take a
the lack of
breath.
control. You know, you have no
Take a
control
breath.
over it.
Chill out, dog.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess you don't want to drive out to the West Coast. I mean, that's totally fine. But it's like, you still make it out, make it, $80 on an 11-person bracket.
Made
It
100.
works out, man. Yeah, you made 100 off both squad strike and singles. So yeah, it was actually pretty hype. Pretty hype.
Would you play in Squad Strike?
DK Hero Simon.
Why do you think Logic was so tilted?
Yeah, I picked like literally the 3 most tilting characters in the game.
Yeah, like literally, like I remember hearing Logic in the
Yeah.
other room. Like everyone was playing Hero, and Logic's like, "Why are there so many heroes here?" It was absolutely crazy.
Because
He's a
you know, I don't think.
Good
I
for
mean,
Squad
he,
Strike.
He probably can be if you really work on him, be viable and competitive. But in Squad Strike, you're just like, I like Hero. He's just not that great. So you know what? I'm gonna just throw him in there. Why not?
He's
I
in my
can.
squad's
Bro,
rotation.
He's good for cheesing out your other 2 non-mains.
Exactly.
So I,
They
did-
literally-
I legit,
yeah.
what did I do? I broke someone's shield at 0,
Yeah.
and they were like Mewtwo, and I.
It was Logic.
yeah, no, it was. The last thing was wrong, but I think it was.
Oh, it might have been static.
Static, yeah,
it might
and
have been
then
static.
I
He was.
literally-
I was at 0.
Full charged F smash oomph critted, did like 80. He died.
Yeah, that's
Like
right.
I killed him in 2 moves,
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Like he was at the ledge.
and
And it was
he
just
wasn't
like,
even at ledge. He was almost center stage, and I said, done.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah.
Who
it's
hurt
Hero.
you? Who hurt you?
It hurt me.
Yeah.
Who hurt
yeah.
you? Who told you?
What if,
Hey,
I just, what
dog,
if I just derive like fun from that? That fuels me.
you sick,
Sadistic.
sick man.
You're sadistic, man.
We'll
I,
get
I'm
you
not
a
gonna like
doctor.
say anything, but like that. That's,
We'll get you
that's
a
a red
doctor.
flag right there.
We'll get you a doctor.
That's a red flag and a half.
Red flag for who though? Not for. I mean, not for him. It's for the
Hey,
person
it's
that
not
got.
hey, it's not my problem. I didn't say nothing. Okay,
Why do-
don't break my shield to 0,
Why
please.
shield? Shield.
Why do you shield when you had Psych Up and Oomph? That is true.
Why'd you shield?
Don't do that.
Just eat the hit. You wouldn't die.
Just
if you
eat
the
that
hit.
80?
Yeah,
Well,
eat the hit.
I mean, or spot dodge.
You wouldn't have died.
Just spot dodge. Come on, man. Spot dodging a back air or a dare?
Oh, you hit him with a dare?
Yeah, there's like 5. Well, to be fair, like dare's probably like the scariest thing. You never expect if someone just airs your shield, like it might break. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's like the most unexpected one.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just short hop around a little bit, and I said, all right, full hop, zoomed. I said,
I was about to say, you say spot dodge.
Popped it like
but
a
what
bubble.
is the like? Got it. I would think of the whole thing. Like if I spot dodge right now and this misses, and then they're just like, oh cool, bet F smash. I'm definitely dead.
Look,
I'm deader than dead.
just eat like an aerial. Just start jumping around, so they just gotta fear you or something.
Yeah, but you have oomph and psych up. I might just die off that.
Well, I
you
mean,
laughing? This is real life.
for some people, it is real life. I mean, it's tough. You know, now that Hero's in your squad strike rotation, I guess anything can happen. I mean, you can't have both Simon and Richter. So,
I was about to say, I hate playing.
and you prefer Simon over Richter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why?
Like Simon's ugly, but that's just me.
Richter's got a long neck,
Oh, okay. I mean,
and he basically quit. Look, if we're gonna go lore wise, he quit being a Belmont. He's a coward.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, I guess you know.
Kit wise, he's
No
probably
no respect for
probably
the
he's probably the better of the two. But
You think kit wise? What? Just because of holy water?
yeah,
I don't know. I think they
I
both.
mean everything else is the same.
I think they
right?
both have their purposes. I think you just honestly just switch them back and forth based off like what character someone's gonna play. What are you gonna say? Like, oh, you can't switch, like, bro, it's the same character.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, literally, you would just switch because of the whole. It does it?
Yeah,
Does it help me?
And that's like,
Cool, let me
that's only
use
like
it.
a few matchups. Like I don't probably go
Yeah.
like Richter for like Olimar, but even then I'll still just go Simon because it's like I don't care if Red Pikmin goes through like fire, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then I get the added bonus if like you're a bomb character like Link, you throw a bomb, I'm good.
Yeah,
It
That
exploded.
is true.
yeah.
That is true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Cause
get-
obviously,
I
like
get game
Richter's
one
fire
off
is
Richter
actual fire.
players. That's
you know,
all I'm
it's
saying.
like-
I get game one off Richter players, and then they're like, "Let me switch to Simon." I'm like, "Nah,
Oh
it
man,
found me out.
Drats.
You and these darn kids."
meddling kids and your dumb dog.
So, for you, what is your mindset for training?
Training? I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, like, usually I just review a lot of sets, but I mean, usually, like, for character-specific things, like, I'll focus on either, like, that or what I personally need to work on. So, if I found, like, I was getting, like, gimped a lot, I'd be like, okay, well, I need to work on my recovery. That out. If it's just something I just want to work on, like, I work on, like, a lot of whip stuff, like fading back and, like, timing them, and different, like, ways I can time them in, like, different hitboxes. That's, like, one thing I'll try, but... if it's nothing character specific, I'll just watch sets and like even if I win, I'm like, okay, well, what could I still work on? You know, what was I doing like here that could like in this set that I could like learn from, you know, take it over to something else in real life.
You
much labbing do you
Link
normally do?
montages.
What's that?
How much labbing do you normally do?
Not much, honestly.
You just play on real people.
Yeah,
Or
like
computers.
I'll go in the lab like at random, like some like it'll be like very sporadic. Like I'll just be like 2 a.m. I'm like, I should lab real quick and like
Wow.
Okay.
I'll just-
Troubles of an insomniac.
That's a new one.
I just like staying up. So
Yeah,
I- bruh,
If I'm like,
feel you.
oh, I don't got
It's
work
night
the
owl
next.
life.
If I don't got work the next day, I'm like, yeah, I'll just lab real quick.
Who needs to sleep? I feel you, dog. I feel that. I feel
I
that.
did
in
the
my
same thing, but
soul.
with quick play, which is bad.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was playing quick play till 5 a.m. last night. Good.
Why? Who hurt you?
No one. The people at that local hurt me. That's why.
Wow. You got slapped up like that?
No, I went 3-2.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then why are you so hurt?
Because I just want to get better. We all want to get better. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, like, what would you say is like, what do you do to train your mentality?
That's really because
I was about to say, what
My-
do you do? Because
like-
your mentality is so like,
good.
it's all right, dog.
Yeah.
Like it can be hard because like a lot of players when you first start competing, you have like a lot of high expectations for yourself, and you not only have that, but you have like the aspect of like when you're playing, like I don't want to lose. So
I'm
like
so hip,
when you
dog.
couple these two together, like you already got a toxic mindset because like once you start like if you lose, you're like, God, bro, like you get in your feelings, you get hurt. I had a friend who like learned it, like he had like an epiphany, thankfully, what I've been trying to tell him for years, but it's like you just have to, number one, disassociate yourself from the game. Like the game doesn't represent like you as a person or anything like that. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
If you can't have fun with it, like why are you bothering?
For sure.
And like if you want to have fun with it, you need to figure out what's stopping you from having fun and like fix that. And then the next aspect is don't worry about like winning. Like because no one comes out the gate just winning everything.
Right.
My first ever tournament, I went like I think 1-2. I got like 9th, and then like I was like, okay, and then like I took like a 3-month break to just work, came back, got 2nd.
I could never go 1-2 and get 9th.
It was small.
I could never go 1-2 and get 9th. Not in the cave, never.
It was a 15
1-2,
bracket.
you're
It was
like
small.
awesome. You're like tied for 70th. Awesome.
Yeah,
That's me.
that's fair.
Wow. Yeah. No. That's
Yeah, no.
fair.
I do think, to piggyback off that, I do think starting into the competitive scene is definitely the most difficult because it's a whole lot more about you than it is anything else, and you don't realize that until after. Like,
That's the thing that messes up players too, is like mentality.
yeah, for sure.
Once you fix mentality and you start basically going like, whatever, like I lost, sure, it kind of sucks, but I learned. Like you feel 1,000 times better because I know some people like they lose, they get heated, they feel sad, all this, and like it's like I relate like a little bit, but
And then they
like,
tweet about it.
but like you just gotta let it go and just be like, yeah, I'll get them next time.
Yeah.
I honestly think I mean, everybody gets mad, right? So I think
Everyone definitely gets
I think
mad,
it's
yeah, for
okay
sure.
to get mad,
It's
just
a
as
normal
long as you
human
don't
emotion.
let that.
Fester.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
I think it's cool if you need to get mad, if you need an outlet, yeah, do it. Like
Don't throw your
shoot.
controller though.
Yeah, don't throw your
break
controller.
nothing.
Wow.
That's expensive, but
Yeah, that's
Facts.
money. You're gonna get
But,
that bread in that
But
way.
like a lot of people like faster on it, and it's like,
Yeah, I
like
feel
bro,
that.
how's this good for your health? I know your blood cholesterol high.
I know, man. I feel you on that. I'm like, bruh, I don't need this.
You couldn't
I've-
pay-
I've
you
You
already-
don't want to internalize too much, but you also don't want to externalize. And yeah, you got to find the right balance.
I'm very zen with it. You couldn't pay me to get mad. Like I
good.
lost. I went 0-2. Okay.
Yeah,
be like
whatever.
that.
it's a game. Yeah,
Like you can
think
be
about it,
salty
it's a game.
salty for like 10 minutes and then you're like, all right, cool. Like
Yeah, I
I've
get
had those
over it, right,
situations
you
and then
get
I'll just be
over
like,
it.
you know what, I'm gonna just go play a different game.
Mhm.
I'll come back to it. Be
Yeah,
all right.
and sometimes you need a mental reset. But I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
what do you kind of in line with what we were talking about last week in terms of like toxicity in the environment, like the community? Like, what do you think people can do to like help improve? I guess just the overall mentality of other people. So it's like trying to make sure that
So,
outside of the game.
I
oh,
was
so
about to
like
say.
are you asking like how do we like fix like just
Toxicity.
like just general toxicity? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like that's kind of like a little vague. I'm trying to just think about like what can we do to like hold each other accountable for stuff that we say.
Just do that. Like, I mean, it's not like it can be kind of rough with people like to like call them out on something. But like, I mean, if saying something like, you know, they really shouldn't be saying, you gotta be like, hey, bro, you stop that, don't do that.
Captain.
Yeah, you're wilding right now. You need to put it back in your pocket
Yeah.
and keep it there.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
I feel that I think people just need to be more accountable of themselves, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we're looking for a lot of people to be. I feel like we're looking to other people to make other people accountable, but how are you supposed to do that if you don't even hold them accountable, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, well, he's doing this or they said this. Why are they allowed here?
Right.
It's like, well, if they're allowed here, that's fine. You don't have like if that's what's gonna happen, that's fine. You don't have to go out of your way or go hinder someone else. It just that's what it is. So don't make a big deal. I'm trying to find the right words to say it.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to get upset by someone, then just don't associate with them. Right? So
True. That is a little tough sometimes.
yeah.
But I mean, I think that like in terms of like an addendum to what we were talking about last week is like, oh, you know, it's up to us to hold like top players and stuff accountable when they say dumb things like Leffen's tweets or whatever. But it's also like I think it's also you know, we also have to remember that it is at some point it is kind of a result, and I was thinking about this as well. I was like, it is kind of a result of like other people's constant comments for them. So it's like it goes both ways.
Exactly.
It really does.
Exactly.
So it's like we have to like remember to not lash out at people just because we perceive them as like better than us, even though
Yeah.
they're just another person playing a game like we.
Exactly. They just happen to be like meeting Wadi has put the fact of like people are just people in perspective so
Yeah,
much for me.
For sure. Wadi's such a chill homie. Like
Oh,
you
he's
never,
super chill.
yeah, you never expect like 24th in the world
I think every
to
time
just be like, hey, what's up, man?
I think every time I've seen him, he's like wearing sweats and like a hoodie, and he's just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Facts.
like absolutely straight chilling.
Like he's just gooning, like nothing else.
Yeah, he's like,
Facts, he's
I
just-
always catch him like smoking outside, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I'm just like, "Hey, Waddy, you gonna win today?" He's like, "Hell yeah." That's it.
Knowing him would probably be even something smugger than that. It's like,
Oh, I can't say what he says, but I mean, I ain't gonna say what he actually says. There's something along the lines of that, though.
that's fair. That
like,
sounds,
yeah,
that sounds more like Wadi.
Yep.
That's the
Yep.
Wadi I know.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, we are all we are all just like people just trying to play a game. It is a game, you know. At the end of the day, it's a game, and we always trying to.
Yeah, you can't take it seriously because it's just a game. Just have fun. And like if you can't let like barriers like that like hinder you from that because
For sure.
I mean you picked the game up just to have fun in the first place. Like so, like don't freak
sure.
yourself out.
For sure.
And do you have any final remarks for us?
Any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out SBY.
Okay. Shout out to SBY.
Where's that? It's
See, I don't go north.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the
That's
cold.
okay.
So this is about as
okay.
north as I go. But yeah, shout out SBY.
Right. I mean, shout outs to #Arena for hosting this today. We definitely want to thank PCB, Precooked Bread, for coming in and giving
Thank
us a
you,
lot of
dog.
insight.
Thank you,
Thanks,
thank you,
dude. I
thank
know it was a
you.
long drive, but we really appreciate it, man.
And you will forever be the first guest.
Absolutely. You
I'll
are our
be-
first guest appearance on the Best of Five. So just remember that you can take that home with you.
be immortalized.
I'll give you an autograph, and you can take that with you.
You're sweet.
Actually, I'm just kidding. Actually, no. Let's all get PCB's autograph.
Okay, yeah, that sounds better.
That sounds much better, right? Exactly. So remember, I'm Nerf.
I'm King Fiyoshi.
I'm PCB.
Thanks for coming to the Best of Five. We'll see you next time.